Catherine's home is a station, a place where they keep horses and cattle and hundreds of sheep. She lives in the country, we say on the land, far from township and neighbors, and thinks it is grand. She has a mummy and daddy. Have you got them too? A pony called Dandy, a tame kangaroo, a kookaburra who laughs loudly and clearly, and pet lambs and a dog, and she loves them all dearly. She has plenty to do for her family of pets. She feeds them each day and she never forgets. Dandy, her pony, she loves best of all. She feeds him and grooms him and tidies his stall. Once she rode out with her daddy to see if the sheep and their lambs were as well as could be. They took along with them a sheepdog called Joe, who chases the sheep where he's told they should go. They stopped by a billabong under a tree. For lunch they had chocs and a billy of tea. As they rode along home at the end of the day, Catherine saw a black lamb who'd wandered astray. She carried him up on her saddle with care, back to the homestead to live with her there. When shearing time comes, there's lots to be done. Catherine loves helping and finds it great fun. The men shear so quickly and kindly, it's not unlike helping you out of your coat when it's hot. Catherine rides off to school on her pony each day and picks up her friends whom she meets on the way. On her way home, she stops without fail and takes from the mailbox the bread and the mail. Once she opened the mailbag, and what did she see? "Good gracious," said Catherine, "a letter for me." Her cousin in Sydney had asked her to stay. She was thrilled and departed the very next day. Her uncle and aunt and her nice cousin Peter were all at the railway in Sydney to meet her. As they drove through the city, they showed her the shops, the buses, the crowds, and the stern traffic cops. The parks and the fountains, the buildings so tall, Catherine was simply amazed by it all. Each day they did something exciting and new. Once they went in a ferry boat off to the zoo. They saw lions and tigers, a zebra and yak, and went for a ride on an elephant's back. She loved riding Jumbo, but thought that she'd keep to a pony like Dandy for mustering sheep. Then she had to go home. Peter promised he would pay a visit to her the moment he could. Now Catherine was longing to be home again, but first of all, one night must be spent on a train. Her mummy and daddy were waiting, and Joe was delighted to see her. He had missed her so. But although it was grand, she would very much rather be home with her pets and her mother and father.